Good morning. So this reading is going to be for Monday, May 20th. And so what I'm doing here is just pulling some energy to see a little bit about our past and our present. Let's get 3 cards on where we're going. So looking here, bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. There's some sort of, I'm getting a transformation. There's some sort of new beginning that's taking place. But what I was also getting, and it's not showing up in the cards, but it's the truth is coming to light. There's something that was hidden that is about to be revealed, or it's in the process of being revealed. So you might start to learn something, and it might be more complex than what you think. There might be, okay, well, I've heard this piece, and so that's it. That's going to be the entire story. And then there's going to be another part of the story that comes out maybe a day, a couple days later. And then it's like, okay, now I know the full story, but it's not. This is something that's going to unravel over time. But there's something about the significance of this truth. It's like almost like there is going to be like one bulk release of it where you're going to get a real understanding of it, even if you don't know all the specifics yet. So there's something here that is in the process of being revealed. It's almost like somebody's getting the courage to say this out loud. Somebody's trying to kind of find a way to start saying whatever it is, whatever this truth is. So getting into the reading here, looking at the past, we do have the 6 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So what this indicates is that this is a movement towards your own self-reliance, creating your own abundance for yourself, really focusing here on what you want, what you need, what you value the most. But being able to do it for yourself, there's some sort of, it was like a confidence building type of energy is what I'm picking up here in the past. So this is something that has already started. This is also going to propel you forward. And there's something about this truth that's coming to light. It might tie into your self-confidence, and really it could be the catalyst for what started you on this path. Let me see if I can pick up more as we get into the reading. Current energy, High Priestess. We've got the Devil. We've got the 2 of Wands. Okay, so current energy, this is the truth that's coming out. Something was holding you back. Something was holding you back. There was, could have been a fear. I'm getting a fear of commitment, but it could have been a fear in general that was holding you back from really speaking your mind, had you keeping things to yourself. But you're seeing the not only the truth of the situation, but what happens when that truth is revealed. You're seeing the potential here for growth, that you can put an end to whatever, and it feels like it's a painful cycle. And it doesn't necessarily have to be painful in like a physical type of pain or like a real emotional type of pain, but this is closing out some sort of cycle where maybe you just felt ashamed of something. Ashamed is the word I was looking for. That's what this feels like. In the future energy here, we do have the Ace of Wands, we have the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the King of Wands. This is an energy of really putting the past behind you, taking active steps forward, moving on from a situation here. I'd like the Ace of Cups underneath with this Ace of Wands energy in the future, because there's a lot of action that you're taking. It does feel like you're honoring your own wishes here, that you're really kind of, maybe if you're the one that's trying to reveal a truth, it's coming from within you. You're trying to heal something within you, or within a relationship with another person. And that doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be with family members, friends, things like that. But that's what this feels like. So let's get some additional details here. Tell me about the 9 of, oh, okay, 9 of Pentacles. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. With the 6 of Swords, I'm getting the Death card. This is the transformation that was taking place. Something happened here, and this is in the past, that caused you to start going down some sort of journey here to being able to rely on yourself, really building your own self-confidence. And it was always going to have to happen from within you. You needed to do this for yourself. And so this is the transformation that's taking place here. This also, I'm definitely getting some sort of aha moment, and that's showing up here. Yeah, because we have the Tower and we have the King of Swords. clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. And so this is where it became really clear what it was you needed to do. This was like a sudden aha moment. In order to create your own abundance, you had to let something go from the past. You had to move on from something. So the first step was taking those steps, recognizing the situation, moving on from it. And it feels like that's where you're going to start to speak your truth. You're going to start telling people what really has been going on here. And that's showing up with the King of Pentacles and the Strength card. And so it did take a lot of strength for you to be able to build your own self-confidence and create your own stability. But you had to get to a point where you feel really grounded and stable in yourself before you can start telling other people of maybe it's the details of your journey and why you've been doing what you're doing. Because it feels like you're keeping a lot to yourself right now, and that's part of what's coming to light, what you're going to start airing out. And I keep speaking as though you're the one that's going through this, but it could easily be somebody doing all of this for you. Like somebody is speaking their truth to you, and this is really you understanding why they went through something where they had to rebuild their confidence before they could start feeling comfortable enough to speak about what's really happening here. Tell me about the Devil. One card on the Devil. Two of Wands. Huh. Yeah, okay. So with the High Priestess, Page of Cups, you kept things to yourself. You really closed off your heart space, but you're getting to a point now where you're grounded enough in who you are, the direction that you're going, because you've created your own stability, really rebuilt your self-confidence, that you're going to be able to start communicating exactly what happened, what it is that you want, what it is that you value here with that Page of Cups energy. With the Devil, I'm getting the High Priestess. This is what you're telling the truth on. This is where you're going to start to speak about what happened to you here in the past with this Devil energy, the restrictions, the unhealthy attachments, maybe even some sort of addiction here. That's going to be very specific, not applicable to everybody, but this is really kind of a limiting type of behavior where you really kind of almost caged yourself in a way and didn't let yourself really kind of maybe color outside the lines or go down a path that was unfamiliar, because there was some fear connected to it as well. And so High Priestess, this feels like what you're going to reveal. You've learned a lot of lessons. That's coming across very clearly. 6 weeks. So something happened in the last 6 weeks that would have caused you to learn a lot of lessons. Okay, so 6 weeks ago was actually the eclipse. So that was the solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. In fact, it was exactly 6 weeks ago, where Chiron, the sun and the moon were all at the same degree point in the sign of Aries. And so this makes sense from a timing standpoint. And then clarifying the Two of Wands, I actually had the Two of Wands again show up, as well as Temperance. So Temperance is about timing, but there is something where it's really seeing the truth of the situation. Two of Wands, really seeing the potential of what could be if you just opened up and told people what was going on here, spoke about maybe the inner balance that you've been working on, this transformation that you've been going through. Temperance is a very optimistic sign. It's the sign of Sagittarius. So there is a lot of optimism around this potential that you're seeing with opening yourself up, being emotionally open, available. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Wow. So with the Ace of Wands, I'm getting the Knight of Cups. This is the direction that you're moving in. You're going in, you want to go down a path, you want to make an offer, you want to move in a direction that aligns with your heart space. And so it's like inviting other people along the way, inviting people onto the same path as you. This could be somebody specific that you're thinking of, but regardless, the actions that you're taking, you have something different in mind. You want to do something different here. And I'm not quite picking up what the difference is, except that there is a difference. The actions that you're taking, and maybe it's the actions that you're taking. Maybe that's where the difference is. I'm not picking up the specifics around that one. But with the Five of Pentacles, I'm getting the Five of Cups. You're putting the past behind you. You're speaking about this. You're moving in a different direction. It's because you're seeing things differently now. In the past, that kind of devil limiting type of behavior, that those self-limitations that you felt really stopped you from seeing things in a different way. It only allows you to see things through one lens, and now you're starting to see things differently. That's actually also that temperance energy. Temperance, Sagittarius, is all about seeing the truth of the situation. It's seeing things from that very high level perspective. And so all of this is, you're evolving. That's what all of this is. You're on an evolution, and you're at the point now where you're ready to talk about and tell people about this journey that you've been on. And with the King of Wands, I have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles has shown up twice. It showed up in the past, it's showing up in the future. But you're going to continue creating your own abundance. All the actions that you're taking stem from a place of feeling very secure and confident. Even if you're not 100% confident in the direction that you're going, you're much better off than you were. Even if you look into the past 6 weeks, 6 months, even 6 years, there's something different about you now and the direction that you're going. You know a lot more. Wow. So this is the reading for Monday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.